All right. I've got a scenario for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm rolling in on Heresy launch weekend. Okay.
Yep.
I'm all excited.
Have you put your pre-orders in?
I already paid. So yeah, you got my money a couple weeks ago.
Okay, good.
I've got my box ordered, but I'm a new Horus Heresy guy. Right?
Okay.
So coming in 2 weeks later.
Good.
I'm jacked.
Because if you did it, you're not getting any anyway. Sorry. Yeah.
It's my scenario.
Yeah. Just reminding people.
Rolling in. I'm all excited to start my Horus Heresy army. I know I've got a box sitting there for me, and I'm just like excited. Mm-hmm. And Jay's ready to sell me more toys for the Horus Heresy. How's that gonna go right now?
How's that gonna go?
I'm coming in. I'm looking at the wall. I'm looking to add to my box.
What do you like? Do you want?
I want all the exciting things. I want
a Leviathan.
I want Leviathans. I want Sakaran battle tanks. I want Predators for my troops that are in the.
Predators are great.
No. Sorry, I want Rhinos for my troops.
Rhinos,
in the box.
very good.
Yeah.
Gotta have Rhinos. Yeah.
And then I want all like the weapons and stuff to like equip my guys
so
with.
Like another you're ready to
some bucks. I'm ready to drop some bucks. Yeah, it's a Horus Heresy.
Get a lot of like fun stuff. Yeah. Just looking. I don't have any of those in stock. Like none. I mean, I can get you some. Do you like missile launchers? I got some missile launchers.
Really wanted multi-meltas that are blast cannons.
Can't give you those.
Or auto cannons.
No. Do you want a Duradale variant? I got like not the one you want, but the one you don't want.
He's the least exciting of all the Dreadnoughts. Not the one you want.
I got what else? What do you got? You know what you can do. Okay, I got an idea for you. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Are you about to drive a Lehman Russell over me?
Yeah. Like if
you look like a guy who needs some allies.
Yeah, some allies.
Yeah, allies are great.
Your friends are not going to be ready for the allies. They're not going to be ready. They're going to be building armies.
I'm not ready. My friends aren't ready. Nobody's ready.
They're going to be ready to fight other Marines, and you're going to show up with a solar arms.
I feel like I'm rolling into the car dealership. I know that. Hey, I know you wanted that car. I don't have that car in black, but I got this car.
I don't have it at all.
It's not the car I wanted at all. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I know. You came in for a Fiesta, and I got you a Mustang. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we are again. We got another big release. And I think it's like we pointed out in our video last week, one of the things that's powerful about a new release in a store is not just like the direct kind of new products that are coming out. Like, for example, in this situation, it's like the big box set and the books that are being to be released. It's the fact that people are going to be revisiting their collections that they have with the new book, getting excited about the game again, and they're going to be looking to expand their force. A lot of people aren't going to even buy that like Saturday Night box set. They're just going to get their books, open them up, and be like, oh man, I can do this with my army now. And then they're going to go to the wall at their local hobby store and realize very quickly, unless things change in like 1 week, which I don't think they're going to, that like 80% of the Horus Heresy plastic kits are right now sold out.
Yeah. Anything at all that you think is fun and good is not around.
It's crazy.
Yeah. They, I don't know. But there is evidence that they may have some they'll try and push some out after the launch maybe. But, it's a problem. Even now, there's people excited now. They don't even have the rules officially. And they're like, but I think I want more rhinos. The rhino one is the real, like, they've been perpetually like always out of rhinos, or they've come back. They have come back in stock several times, but when they come back in stock, it's like 5 or whatever. It's like so little.
Every store can have one.
The rhino really should be like the perpetually, like, you cannot stop making that kit because it's you get 40 Marines in your
it's such box. Anyone who's starting a Legion needs like 2 to 4 of them.
Some Marines around, you know. And then, for a while, some of the I can kind of understand some of the vehicle kits having skewed numbers because they just weren't in vogue from the rules perspective. People just, they would look at some of the tanks and variants and be like, even the Sakaran, which is like the coolest, most iconic tank. It was kind of mid for a while, and people were like, I'll just take some Predators because they're just cheaper, and and they do what I need them to do. And if they die, I don't care. So Games Workshop would often like sell out of them and not have them for a while, and just make them in low numbers. So those are especially suffering because it sounds like all those vehicles and variants of vehicles are going to be back with like because they're much what's the word? Just the rules make them less they make it more survivable.
Right.
And you'll just the way that Force Org is going to work with the detachments and whatever, you're just going to be also not eating up precious heavy slots. To take more of these vehicles, which are frankly the coolest looking models of the game. So you would think that they would try and bulk those up as much as possible, but obviously the printers were all dedicated to Saturnine boxes. A lot of Saturnine boxes.
And I think it just speaks to, I'm not going to say it's like a lack of preparedness. I think it's just like the way their business model works right now.
Wow.
Where they have this like, we're making this new thing, and the byproduct of us releasing that is essentially like it's going to sell out the entire range, and then we're gonna move on to the next thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They're not like, it is what it is, but they're not looking at Heresy anymore like it's a summer project where like they're gonna like really be concerned with like the July sales, the August sales, and the September sales. They're gonna basically be like, okay, the release is at the end of July. How did that do? Cool. We have all these other things that in the calendar for August and September, and we're going to worry about those things. And like you can kind of like tell that that's the case by the way that like they've handled the most recent stuff. Like we still can't buy a Fire Dragon, right? Like it's
or Krieg Guys
right?
or whatever. Yeah, stuff from February.
Yeah,
it's missing.
It's crazy, right? So it's for shops like us, it's tough because it means that it's a lot more challenging if you want to go against the grain, right? So if we want to actually have like a Horus Heresy Summer where we do a lot of events in the store, and our goal in order to make that financially feasible for us is to sell a lot of Horus Heresy stuff to people that are new players, new collectors, then we have a direct challenge from the company essentially saying, no, you should really be focusing on the thing that comes next, actually, right? Because that's the thing you're going to be able to sell.
Yeah.
That's the thing you're going to be able to get, right?
Yeah.
You can't get Leviathans and Securan battle tanks and all those kits that are sold out, and you might not be able to get them for 3 months.
Yeah.
So don't bother trying to run a campaign.
Right.
Because you can run it for your existing players, but
you can run a Saturnine campaign.
With just Saturnine boxes, you actually probably will be able to do that. And honestly, as much as that is a funny joke, that's actually probably not a terrible idea. Because people will have the box set and they can use the stuff inside.
Mean, they will. People will get when they do they're gonna obviously have some months later this year that will be like new battle forces or bundles, which will be your next opportunity to get some of these things again, which is crazy. They'll be like, look at all this stuff, and also there's some of these. There's like 3 rhinos. Like if they made a battle force that came with 3 rhinos, people would be like, I gotta get this just for the rhinos.
When am I gonna be able to buy a rhino again? It's funny, like our group, and it's funny to see like customers are really catching on to this now, and it does play a little bit into the FOMO kind of thing, ism of stuff. We're seeing it with like the Space Wolf launch, and like customers, even though they're like in a different game and they're playing with their friends right now, they're buying for like the future because they're worried that they're not going to be able to get like their Logan Grimnar and their whatever in the fall, and they're when they're going to be playing, and they're probably right. That's the crazy thing, right? How could you know?
Yeah.
And that's also why we're pretty low on our Horus Heresy kits, because people have been buying them for months in preparation of this event, and they knew that this was going to eventually happen, right? And they were right again,
which
right?
isn't.
So,
I'm grateful for those sales, but
of course,
but you're also like. But the real spike is supposed to be when the rules drop, because then people will actually, write some new lists and because leading up to it, it's a bit more speculative, and not everyone is, some people are like, I'm not going to spec, I'm going to wait, and then it's tough. They come in disappointedly, and they're like, oh, I can't get, it ends up being the console release where you can't, you're like, I I can get the console, but I can't get date myself
Donkey
here,
Kong or whatever,
or a memory card.
Memory
People
card.
will never know that.
Oh my god, the pain of not being able to save your
get
game.
a game, but I can't save it.
Oh my god,
could you imagine that?
But no, you're right. The for those that haven't been in this business before or whatever, casual, like the time, and as a consumer, the time of like of the most like lethal spending is essentially at that point when you pick like the weekend, the launch weekend, maximum excitement, book in hands, opening it up, new products, right? And that's in theory the way it's supposed to work for GW too, where like people pre-order a couple weeks before that. They've already spent that money.
Yes.
And they're coming into the shops to pick up the stuff again. Mm-hmm. That's another opportunity to sell that person something. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, the 2-week window is perfectly situated to do that.
Yeah, it's almost like they got paid again.
Yeah.
Since then.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now it's got to the point where you're like, how often, like Space Wolves is another example. All of the Space Wolf kits that existed before this army release were been sold out for months. Since they've been basically previewed. You couldn't get a Ragnar Blackman. You seen Ragnar Blackman anywhere?
I get everyone's
There's no
like,
Blackman.
yo, I want to get a Ragnar. I'm like,
you're just like,
I'm like, okay, man. Yeah. I have like 12 on my list or whatever. Yeah.
And time after time after time, this is the really thing that bums you out, is the window eventually passes. Mm-hmm. People calm down. 3-4 months pass by. People move on to other stuff.
They just do other stuff.
They get like that sort of like opportunity dissipates. It doesn't actually like rematerialize just because the product's back, and we end up with like a bunch of Ragnars and then nobody wants them or whatever. And it's just kind of funny. It happens super often.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. It's annoying. Yeah. And for us especially, we again coming from an era where the existing product was the moneymaker and the new release was a little bonus. It's the flip around.
Yep.
And it also when it comes back to time, like you just said, because I'm always constantly like, again, I'm asking for 100 things and let's say arbitrarily, and GW's like, I can give you 30%. And you're like, what? This is the 70 out of the 100 kits are out of stock or missing, and you're like, how am I? And then when I always come back around, I look at my like list of items unavailable, and I'm like, I do the mental thing. I'm like, I could ask for this, but is it going to even matter? Like, even if they have it in stock, is anyone going to want it? Like these types of things happen too, where you're like, is this actually dead? Is it being rotated out, or is it quietly? The quiet rotation happens all the time. People don't realize how many things just very quietly just get like pushed away. Whether it's online only or just gone altogether. Like you're like, oh, you guys are going to be, this isn't going to be a thing. So I guess I'll wait till the next edition or whatever. It's been a bit annoying with the Horus Heresy. You'd think this would be, they would have a lot available. I guess we'll see.
We'll see. They have done this cheeky bundle thing with the pre-order allocation thing, where like stores can order like a bundle which has some of those kits in it, like the Leviathan, the Sakara, and the Rhino.
They have rhinos,
but they're particularly like doing this to essentially like get, and it's one of those things that's like not really for us because like it's designed to go to like shops that don't carry Horus Heresy yet as like an incentive to be like, oh yeah, get these popular kits that are out of stock right now, but you also got to bring in Saturn, you got to bring in these Loyalist and Trader books, stuff we want to sell you, stuff they're probably going to have a lot of.
A new thing they've been doing, right? They were also doing that with
Cathay. They did that. The Cathay one was funny because it had Warriors of Chaos stuff on there.
That's
and it was funny because like it almost punishes shops that like already sell those things.
Well, yeah, sure.
Because you're like, I want all these Cathay things in this bundle, but I don't want more Warriors of Chaos stuff. I have that already. That's not moving as it is. So.
Man, they got to get those extra factories going, man. This is. It's got like I know it takes forever, but come on, man.
Doesn't it kind of make you wonder?
Expedite it. You can always spend more money, make it happen faster.
How much money is being left on the table? And they're already killing it right now.
I think there's a business case where, let's say that costs $100 million. Like you just throw another $100 million. Just do it. Just get it. Like let's go.
If you can expedite it, yeah.
Get double the amount of people in. Start just getting them working around the clock. Let's
I guess the devil's advocate is always like you're trying to prove like it's impossible to know how much existed like latent demand there is that's
Yeah.
not being fulfilled,
Yeah.
unless you actually ever have that situation, right? Like this sort of like, how much does this like sellout culture like feed the high sales turnover stuff, right? Where people are buying things because they're worried about like it selling out, and then it does sell out because people are buying it because they're worried about it selling out. And yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I wonder if that all goes away and they're just like able to like fully stock everything all the time. Like, does that? I still feel like they end up making more money in that situation, but
Yeah.
I'm as a business owner, I think we benefit from the FOMO thing occasionally, but like overall as a business, I think we'll be glad if the FOMO thing comes to an end.
Oh,
And there's just a bit more of a continuity between
it would be nice, yeah.
Like the idea that like new releases have to be the biggest thing in your shop all the time is kind of exhausting.
It is, yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it would be nice to go back to semi-normal, whatever you call it. I guess when our store was new, it was still sort of like that 10 years ago, but not anymore. So, anyway, so how much solar ox can I put you down for, Timmy? They're really cool, actually.
They're really nice.
See?
Yeah, very cool.
Look at this. Space Marines don't have cannons like those. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's where we're at.
We could sell you some solar auxilia. Come to Lords of War. We don't have Space Marines, but we have solar auxilia.
Mechanicum's cool. They're like
Cool
robots.
too. Yeah, robots are awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
Allies.
Some allies.
Allies.
Very savvy. Very savvy.
You know what's even cooler? You can do the Horus Heresy. You don't even have to wait because we got little scale. Everyone loves little everything. It's cute.
Super
it's wonderful.
Small. We got Marines in that scale, right?
Oh, we got lots of
Marines for days.
I can get you 10 rhinos right now. In little scale. One box. How do they do it? It's magic. No one knows.
They're like exactly the same too. They're like little tiny. Did you build those?
Oh yeah.
Those are a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Very stupid. Yeah. 11 pieces.
Well, what do you guys think about this sellout sort of situation we're constantly living under? Have you found that it personally affects you at all? Are any of you getting into Horus Heresy for the first time and seeing all this sold out stuff and being a little frustrated? Or are you just focused on getting the new kind of like stuff that's coming in the next couple weeks? Let us know. If you like this kind of content, you can give us a subscribe. That would help us out a bunch. You can check out our hobby channel where we do product reviews, talk about painting, all that sort of fun stuff. We try to keep that separate, where this is more of like a chat about the business side of things. And you can check out our Patreon, where if you want to get a little bit more of a personal touch, engage with us in conversation, that's the place to do that. Okay?
Thanks
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.